In a small town nestled between rolling hills, lived a teenager named Emma. She was a modern and independent young girl, always seeking the excitement of new experiences. Emma's family, however, held deep-rooted traditions and cherished an ancient heirloom that had been passed down through generations. The heirloom, a delicate silver locket with intricate engravings, held great sentimental value for her family, but Emma considered it just an old-fashioned trinket with little relevance to her contemporary life. Emma's grandmother, Eleanor, was the custodian of the heirloom. She had always hoped that one day Emma would embrace their family's history and learn the stories behind the precious locket. But as the years passed, Emma remained indifferent to the heirloom, dismissing it as a relic of the past. One summer, when school was out, Emma's parents decided to take a trip to visit her grandmother's countryside cottage. Emma groaned at the idea of spending her vacation in a quiet place without internet access or her friends around. Yet, as they arrived at the cottage and Emma explored the surrounding nature, she began to see the beauty of the countryside. One afternoon, while rummaging through a dusty old trunk in the attic, Emma stumbled upon the silver locket. Curiosity getting the better of her, she decided to ask her grandmother about its history. "Eleanor, what's the story behind this old locket?" Emma asked, holding the heirloom in her hand. Eleanor's eyes lit up with a hint of nostalgia as she took the locket from Emma's hand. She began recounting the tale of a young couple deeply in love, Emma's great-great-grandparents, whose lives were filled with joy and laughter despite the hardships they faced. The locket had been a symbol of their enduring love, a gift given to Emma's great-great-grandmother by her beloved husband. As Eleanor shared the stories, Emma found herself captivated by the tales of her ancestors. She learned about their resilience during tough times, their support for one another, and their unwavering commitment to family values. With each story, the locket gained more significance in Emma's eyes. As the days passed, Emma spent more time with her grandmother, eager to hear more stories about their family's past. She started to understand that the locket was more than just a piece of jewelry. It was a symbol of love, unity, and the bond shared by her ancestors. One evening, Emma found Eleanor sitting in the garden, gazing at the sunset with the locket in her hands. She joined her grandmother and, for the first time, noticed the serene expression on her face as she held the precious heirloom. "Eleanor," Emma began, "I never realized how much this locket means to our family and what it represents. I'm sorry for not appreciating it sooner." Eleanor smiled warmly at her granddaughter, placing the locket around Emma's neck. "It's all right, my dear. Sometimes, it takes time to understand the value of things. What matters most is that you now carry our family's love and history close to your heart." From that moment on, Emma embraced her family's traditions with newfound enthusiasm. She wore the heirloom locket daily, cherishing it as a symbol of her ancestors' enduring love and the values they held dear. She realized that the locket connected her to a legacy of strength, unity, and compassion, which had shaped her family for generations. As years went by, Emma continued to share the stories of her family's humble heirloom with her own children, passing down not just the locket but also the values and love it represented. The little silver locket became a symbol of gratitude, family bonds, and the power of tradition, reminding everyone who wore it of the rich history that had woven their lives together over the years. Moral lesson: gratitude and embracing family values can create a sense of belonging and strengthen the bond between generations.